What is up, everybody? My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the most expensive pressure washer that Lowe's has to offer. I'm going to be doing a review of it. So before I get into the video, I want to kind of cover the structure so you guys can know what to expect. So first off, we're going to be doing an overview, what comes with the product and all of the statistics on the product. Then we're going to do a close-up look at the product with a startup as well. I'm going to cover the pros, cons, and then at the end of the video, I'm going to talk to you guys about whether or not this pressure washer is going to be a good fit for you. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop right into it and take a look at the pressure washer. So here we have Lowe's website. As you can see, it is a SIMPSON Pro Series 4000 PSI 3.5 gallons per minute cold water unit. Now, Lowe's actually offers a 4200 PSI unit at 4 gallons per minute. However, at the time of purchase, this was the most expensive. This was the highest option that I could purchase at my local Lowe's. They have it listed on here for $899. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave links down in the description. If you guys want to purchase your pressure washer online, please use my links. It will give me a commission and it will help out the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's go ahead and hop in to what this is going to come with and some of the statistics on the unit. So when you purchase the unit, it's going to come with a hose that's going to connect the pressure washer gun to the pressure washer. It's also going to come with 5 tips, and it is going to come with a pressure washer gun. This gun is a long gun. It's rated at 4000 PSI, 3.5 gallons per minute. It's an extra heavy duty Honda engine. The gas tank's fuel capacity is 1.4 gallons, and I will get to that later in the video. It has quick connect tips, variable PSI, which means you can adjust the pressure to your liking. Through Lowe's, it comes with a 5-year limited warranty, and it is a cold water pressure washer. It is a part of SIMPSON's Pro Series. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the close-up and the startup. All right, everybody, let me give you a quick tour of all the buttons and everything on the pressure washer. So far I've had about 100 hours worth of work on here, so it's not as pretty as when I first got it, but it has done the job thus far. So obviously on top we got the gas right here. It comes with the on-off power switch right here. Works perfectly. And then right here we have the choke, and then we have the gas on and off, and then right here's the RPMs. So all the way up is, for the max power, and then all the way down is obviously for minimum. So we have this right here. This is my pressure knob. So obviously all the way to the right is going to be max pressure. All the way to the left is going to be the least amount of pressure. So here we have the pull cord, and I'll go ahead and give it a quick startup so you guys can check it out. Alrighty, so now that you guys have seen that, let's go ahead and talk about the pros and the cons. So first off, a big pro was when I upgraded from my previous unit, this pressure washer had a variable PSI. Like I said before, this means that you can kind of change the PSI depending on what kind of surfaces you're using. If you're doing a house cleaning or if you're doing a concrete cleaning, obviously you want more PSI for a concrete cleaning than you would a house cleaning, so that way you don't cause damage to the home. So variable PSI is a big pro for me. It was one of the main reasons why I purchased the unit. Also, the quick connect tips. I noticed on some of the cheaper units, they have the screw connection, which I definitely do not like. The quick connect tips make it much easier and much more convenient just to put together and take apart your unit when you're doing jobs. So another pro is it has an easy startup. As you guys saw in the video, it cranks right up on the first pull every time. I leave the choke setting the same, and I leave it always on full power. Maybe that's not the smartest idea. If you guys have any critiques for that, leave that down in the comment section, because I know some people will. Another pro that I have is it rolls very easily. This might not seem like a big pro, but if you're moving around a lot, it does come in handy that it is, it's a heavier unit, so being able to roll it easily helps out when you're moving it around. And lastly is the fact that I could use a commercial surface cleaner with it. So my previous unit was only capable of doing 2500 PSI. This one is able to do 4000 PSI. So I was able to buy a commercial surface cleaner, which is going to help me to get concrete done faster. Previous unit, I used it until it died, and it lasted years and years for me with just very little maintenance to it. It was a Honda engine, and that is primarily the reason why I purchased this pressure washer, because I knew that Honda engine was going to be reliable in the long run. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into the cons. Now the cons with this is, obviously, it's a bigger pressure washer. It's going to be heavier. So loading it by yourself, it can be done, but it is going to put a little bit more strain in your back. So I've had to kind of adjust the way that I pick up the pressure washer to kind of accommodate for it being a little bit heavier. Now, the only other con that I have is it goes through a lot of gas. As I said before, the gas capacity on the tank is 1.4 gallons. So the tank is only going to last you about 2 hours. You're only going to get about 2 hours of use until you're going to have to fill it up again. It is annoying because my older pressure washer, I could go for 4 hours, maybe 5, and I wouldn't have to use as much gas. But with this tank, I'm going through 5 gallons probably a day. If I'm doing an 8-hour day, I'm going to go through about 5 gallons of gas. So with that being said, the only cons are it is a little bit heavier and it does run through gas a little bit quicker. You know, things to be expected when you're dealing with more power. Just from coming from a smaller unit, those were my cons. Now, whether or not this pressure washer is going to be for you is going to depend on a couple things. If you're just doing home washes, I would say it is a good bet, especially if you're somebody who does the concrete in the house every year. Now, I would say that you're going to need to run this unit probably a couple times throughout the year so that way nothing happens to the carburetor. But could you get by with a smaller unit? Absolutely you could. But if you want to have a couple of the nice things that come with this one, like the quick connects and the variable PSI, I think it's going to be a great unit for you and it will last you a long time. Like I said, the other Honda unit that I had that was 2500 PSI lasted me years and years. So is this a good fit for you? If you're somebody who does their pressure washing, the concrete and the house, and you do it once a year, or if you also like to wash your cars and do things like that, I would definitely recommend this pressure washer for you. I've put about 100 hours into it, like I stated earlier in the video, and so far it has been phenomenal. So if you guys have any critiques for the video, definitely leave that down in the comment section. If you could, please use my affiliate links. It will give me a kickback, it will give me a little bit of commission, and it will definitely help out the channel. My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed. If you guys enjoyed the video, definitely hit the thumbs up. Definitely leave me something down in the comment section. And until next time, hustle hard and get that money, baby. Peace.